Hey guys, it's Tom and She. As you can tell from the title of the video, yes, this is a video regarding to a famous YouTuber in the FNAF community, as we all come to know. And I also wanted to give updates on what's been going on with me, and on why I haven't been posting many videos nor have been streaming so much on social media as I did last year. There is a lot that needs to be said after everything I went through. And it's not looking good at all for both Brian and from all the stuff that I've been going through. So, this year alone for me has been nothing but a living hell. Considering everything that's happened, including stuff in IRL, it's unbearable, and I felt broken to this point. I ended up losing a few of my friends this year alone. A few of them because of a few of them doing some disgusting stuff, to put it this way, and when they basically end up having a session with me. The ones I'm talking about are the users known as Agent Zero Floppy, ACLP Films, and as I said in the title, Right99. I'm only gonna put the short details about Agent and AC because I don't want to put too much focus on them. So, to put it short for both of them, Agent was being called out for what she did to a minor, and as for AC, he had a session with me to the point where I had to seek out help since I did not know what to do. If you want to know more info about them, they will be in the description below. I will be blunt here. Out of all the stuff that those two have done, all of those are nothing compared to what Ryan has done. There is a lot to explain about him, so I'm just going to start at the beginning on how I met him and how I came across his channel. I found his channel from a YouTube search on the Big Bulls and Challenges since I've gotten interested into those when I was in high school, and after seeing the Rise video on it, I started watching more of his content. If I'm going to be honest about one thing, is that Rise was the reason I started content creating in the first place. Now, the older videos on my channel are so cringe and so bad, but I was only a teen at the time, and did not know much about that kind of stuff. I also didn't think much about it. But you can all tell I have improved as time went on, and I will still continue to grow. Now, the question is, how did I end up meeting him? I didn't finally meet with him until I was in a Discord server that my online bro Sour Patch King had before his Discord account was hacked and had to make a new one early in 2021. I was not expecting to see Rye there in all honesty, and I actually was excited to finally meet him after all this time. I started playing with him and a few of his other friends when I did my birthday live stream of Among Us with the others, and honestly it was the best birthday I could ever have. If you're basically wondering about that, I still have the clip here when I did it on Twitch. So, let me go ahead and show it.
Wait, no, hold on, I'm trying to do something.
I have a little knife. I have a little knife on the end of my jacket, so if you stand too close to me, it's jabby time.
Sorry, wrong button.
I thought that was fancy for a second.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
It's jabby time.
No,
After that, we didn't fully interact much until the time after I was hacked on Discord once, and I believe that's where I started to become part of his indie gaming series. My first appearance on his channel was when we started playing golf it. I didn't have a full-on custom-made FNAF model at the time. I was using the recover of Funtime Foxy. Now, originally, it was going to be Mango, but I went for Funtime Foxy because it's my favorite character from Sister Location, and it honestly suits me better than it does on Mango. It was fun in some of his videos, not gonna lie, but after joining him in a few other times, and after looking back on it, I think that's where it goes a bit downhill. For example, the FNAF 4 VR chat video. I will admit I was really not myself at the time because of my work and ended up being sleep deprived. I let my ego get the better of me when I used to be with AC, and he ended up accidentally telling Ryan about what I told him. Ryan got upset with me about that, which I will admit it was my fault in the first place because I could have told him how I felt in the first few videos. And I have trust issues on who I tell him about my problems with. What AC did was no exception by telling him behind my back without consulting me first. I did apologize and I owned it up to my mistake, and I haven't made it again ever since. But the anxiety did start when I joined him and some of the others for the funny moments where we did finance together. It was literally my first time playing it, and it's also where I met Jackson for the second time. The first time I met him was when we did the Piper Love video. It was chaotic, sure, but it was actually fun regardless. Now, during the finance together, it was fun at the beginning. Well, during the beginning, but in the middle of it, that's where the anxiety starts. For both me and Jackson. Before I get to mine, let me tell you about Jackson. When Jackson was the night guard, he mentioned that there were multiple times that he's been saying in my heart, saying that the movement in the office was too fast, and he started to have anxiety about it.
My heart.
Dang it.
Ooh,
Keep
so
getting
close.
50s.
My heart is dying right now.
No, I'm gonna do this instead.
There we go.
Let me go to the camera. Come on.
Yes,
Wait.
he's back to flip.
Jackson, let us know what time it is so that we know who survived the longest.
Yeah. Yeah. My heart is dying so hard. Oh man.
Power, Jackson.
I know. My heart.
Jackson is not having a good time.
I am
No,
not.
he does
having a
not
good
tour.
time.
I'll admit, I didn't even know he had anxiety and thought it was just a reaction on what happened. The worst part is that I never bothered to check on him when he had the anxiety attack. But now hearing from Jackson himself, I feel so bad for him and I felt guilty about it. And I really do apologize for that, Jackson. You didn't deserve any of that. I will say, however, I also didn't get anxiety when I was the night guard for both finance together and the one recording where we did the FNAF gaming Gmod. Like I said about finance together, there was so much to go over. I was doing my best to remember, and my mind basically went blank. And all of that is the reason why I didn't last long as the night guard. As for the FNAF Gmod video, the part 2 was not posted, and that was before he sent in the community post that he stopped releasing more videos for his channel to focus on himself. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I was glad part 2 was not uploaded. Let me explain why. What was gonna happen in part 2 was where we basically played FNAF 4, FNAF System Location, and FNAF Security Breach, I believe. If I'm wrong about this, you're more than welcome to correct me. So anyway, I was the night guard for FNAF 4, and God, it was so bad. The RNG he used, it chose to put the animatronic levels in close to the 20s, even when it was only my first time playing it. There was so much I had to remember on what to do in order to avoid the jump scares, but my mind completely blanked and I was in panic mode. Which makes it worse for me to deal with since it was my first time playing it. And the worst part is, I woke up from a nightmare I had the night before I joined up for the recording, which did not help at all. He then told me that even with how I felt, he was still gonna upload it. Even when I didn't talk at all until the very end, since I was in shock and I was still a bit paranoid. I couldn't stop him since it was his channel and it was his choice. But honestly, I was glad he didn't upload it. And I'll tell you right now, that's not where it stops. After the incident with AC, me and Ryan had started to become a bit closer as online siblings. Not as much as me and Sarah had, but you get what I mean. Things went a bit well after the incident, but that was before he went on his lowest on August 2025. It was so bad to the point where his girlfriend Rami started asking some of us to join him in the world that they were in a VR chat. And he was a complete mess. He started having a panic attack right in front of us when we tried to comfort him. And I'll admit, I was scared for my life. Like, so much happened all at once. It was too much to where I cried my eyes out all night with no chance on stopping. With everything that's been going on with me throughout the year, it hasn't been helping, and after seeing him like this, I seriously felt bad for him. Now, I'm not saying any of this to defend him in any shape or form. Nothing like that. I was saying that because I cared about him as a friend would do. So, after that night, for the past few weeks, even before I went to the Mayor Fair this year, I've been spending some nights with him, giving him comfort that he would need. Now, don't get me wrong. I knew he was not in the right mind in any way when I went to comfort him. I do not support any of the disgusting kind of stuff that he did, to put it that way. And I ended up regretting trying to give him comfort. But as I said before, I was only doing it as a friend would do. I dropped everything to be there to comfort him. It basically shows how much I care, not just to him, but to every one of my friends around me. This was before he made the Google Doc on leaving the internet. And before he left, he asked me in DMs if I would be one of few of those people that he asked if I would stay in contact with him after all that. And maybe promised not to say anything. Let me share this bit of the audio about it.
Hey sis, so if you can't tell by my name and status, it's true. I'm gonna be going on a long hiatus from VR chat and Discord. If you, I'm not gonna get into the talk that I had with them because, you know, I've already got harshly called out for spreading things around to other people and getting others involved that shouldn't have been involved, which is my bad. So I'm not gonna say about anything about what was talked about. But it's clear that I can no longer rely on you guys anymore to help improve my mental health. So I'm going to be doing the thing that I feared of doing the most, and that is focus on my IRL life. I'm going to work on eventually getting a job and doing some community service work and doing activities outside the house. So, yeah, if I'm not online anymore, then that's why. I may stay in contact with just a few people, if you don't mind, like, maybe, you know, you could be one of them if you want, but yeah, I'm basically going to be inactive. I hope you can understand that. So yeah. I love you, sis. Thank you for giving me comfort and helping me.
And here's the thing. After all that, I never spoken to him ever since. I didn't add him in the other account he had, and haven't spoken to him since the day he left. And I'm seriously glad I never spoken to him again, because otherwise, things would have been even worse from there. So you can say I kind of dodged the bullet there, but still. So now, I found out a few days ago on what my friends Bailey, aka Bang on the Fox SFM, and Rebecca, aka FNAFFan126, told everyone of us about what he has done. And I can't even begin to describe how I'm feeling after seeing everything. Like, there was so much in the review about it, like anger, betrayal, upset, the list goes on. But I'm not going to say what he has done. It's too disgusting for even me to explain. But if you want to know more about it, it will be in the description below. Rai, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but after seeing everything, you brought this on yourself, and it cannot be silenced any longer. As Starman would say, what happens in the dark always comes to light. And it's about time all of this comes to light after everything you have done. Now, even after all that, the real good question is, what is gonna happen now? Now, I'm not gonna stop content creating after seeing that. It's something I really love doing, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Speaking of, even though 2025 has been nothing but hell for me after what I went through at this point, it brings me to the update on what will happen in 2026. All I can say is that hopefully 2026 will be better than it was this year. Now that we can try to be free from all of this. Especially since now I'm able to get monetized for the videos and our live streams. I can't promise that I'll be able to upload or stream more frequently, but I am going to do my best to make it happen. It's literally all I can do at this point. So please keep an eye out for that. With that, hopefully we can put all this drama to rest and hope for the best in 2026. So, until next time, thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there. I'll see you guys around.